is unit time, which means that we are going to open another frame in our mystery gallery. Here is the beautiful frame, and as you can see, we are on number 11. We're getting far. Can you remember how many numbers we have all together? There were 16 numbers hanging in our gallery, which means we, wait a minute, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 5 frames left after this, and then our unit is done. Quite enjoying this one. Let's open number 11. This is not a painting. This is a photo someone took of someone's art, and I'm going to show it to you and give you a little second again, as per usual, to look at it and think about it. Number 11. What do you see? I noticed the chair immediately. This is the artwork hanging up here. It's got a really thin thread which is hanging from the ceiling. This is called a hanging sculpture. And you might remember from the story we read about Miffy going to the gallery that that's called a mobile. This artist is Alexander Calder, and he named his mobile, he called it the Rouge Triomphant. I know rouge means red, and triomphant means something like winning and triumph. So maybe the red winner could be a translation for that. Do you see any red? What other colors did Alexander use in his mobile? Do you think it looks like something, all these shapes? I see some circles. Does this remind you of something up in the sky? Could be the moon. I know we did a unit about space. Do you think Alexander was making planets, maybe, hanging down? I think we'll go and have a little look at more work from Alexander Calder. And then, let's see if you can be making your very own hanging mobile at home. Exciting! Ready? Alexander Calder was an American artist who liked to create hanging sculptures that explore shape and pattern. America. We also call it the United States, or the United States of America. But before we find that, we need to find... What is it? What is it? We need to find Denmark again. There is Denmark, our beautiful green blob. And our blue arrow will go all the way over here, all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. So this big orange country here. There we go, the United States. Alexander Calder, as I said, made a lot of hanging sculptures. We also call them mobiles. Here you can see 2 others that he made. And again, we can see shapes, we can see color, lots of primary colors, and there's a picture of himself. And as you can see, the mobile he's holding there is really small. So some of these were made very miniature. And now it will be your turn to see if you can make a mobile too. Now, making a mobile sounds easy enough, maybe. I'll cut some shapes, I'll hang them up, but it's the balance of your mobile and your hanging sculpture that can be a bit tricky. So we have asked for some help. I put a link on Firefly to WikiHow, and there's a whole list. See if you can see my arrow here. There's a whole list here of different ways how you could make a mobile, and it's step by step. And it could be done with string and paper, and there's ideas in there also for paper clips and straws. Maybe you could go outside and collect some sticks, tie those up together, be creative with it, and see if you can make it balance somehow. Your what I would like to see is shapes, because we are learning so much about shapes in our mats, but also the shapes that so many artists have been using that we have been learning about. It could be the shapes you see up here. It could also be a shape you create all by yourself. I'm going to do one as well. I'm going to give it a corner and another corner. That is my shape. Let me see if I can get it a nice color as well. Oh no! Now I colored everything blue. Oh well. You enjoy making your mobiles at home. If it seems a little trickier and it needs a little bit more time, you are welcome to use a few days for this project. Remember to please share it on the Padlet so we can all see how we, with the same task, can make completely different artwork, because it's us as artists that decide what our artwork looks like. Enjoy!